Hey guys! Today I'll be showing you how to plan for final exams. Step 1 is to make a planning setup that spans from the day you plan to start studying until the day or days of your final exams. I made some spreads in my bullet journal. You could also use a planner, a printable calendar, a sheet of paper, or whatever you like. Step 2 is to count the number of days there are within your studying period. Write this down as this comes into play later on. Third, make a list of all of the subtopics covered in each class that will be on the final exam. You can do this by flipping through the sections in your textbook or notes. For example, I'm going to start off with pre-calc, and for this class, I flipped through the topics we covered in lectures, which were organized in my notebook. I also wrote down the textbook lessons that corresponded with each lecture. One helpful resource for AP classes in particular are the key concept outlines that are put online by the College Board. Step 4, for this list, make sure you're typing it in a word processing software that has a numbered list option. It's an easy way to count up the number of subtopics that you have for this final. Then divide this by the number of days. This will be a rough estimate of how many topics to study each day, and make adjustments based on which days you have more time to study. For example, you might do more topics on a weekend day because you have more free time, and avoid putting as many topics on a particular Thursday in case you have a track meet, for example. When you're not sure about how many to do each day, it's better to go with a larger number, because it's better to have blank days at the end rather than not having enough days to cover all the topics. Also, these extra slots are useful for step number 6, which is first to add in days for focusing on studying the topics that you struggled the most with. I recommend noting in your planner whether you need to go over a topic again as you review it the first time. After this, add in days that are not necessarily focused on a particular topic, rather on reviewing an entire unit or just everything covered in the exam. Step 7 is actually studying, which is really up to you and your own personal learning style. I'll link a video about my top 10 studying techniques in the card if you'd like some tips. Now that you've seen what I did for my math final, I'll show you what I've been doing for my other exams. For AP Euro, which I do have a final for even after the AP exam, I picked topics from the AP course framework. For French, I went by the numbered lessons in the textbook. I didn't do my physics one at this time because my teacher had just collected our notes, but I'll be going by the topics in the notes and recording the corresponding textbook lesson. I hope you found this helpful, and good luck on your finals. If you'd like more studying tips, I'll link some on the screen right now. I upload new videos every Monday and Friday, and you could check out my Tumblr and Instagram, which are linked in the description. See you next time!